I'd like you to consider this. I don't understand why you're taking this new approach. I enjoy working. I enjoy this committee. We all take our responsibility seriously. I can only speak for me. I try to be fair-minded. I voted for a number of President Biden's nominees when I think they're qualified. And I try to ask substantive questions. I did the same thing with President Trump's nominee. In fact, we killed 5 of President Trump's nominees because we killed them dead as 4 o'clock, because it was apparent after questioning them that they didn't know a law book from a Sears Roebuck catalog, and we killed them. And I think we, on our side of the aisle, my side of the aisle, have voted for more of President Biden's nominees than my Democratic colleagues have voted for President Trump's nominee. No, that's okay. Everybody has one vote, and they have the right to exercise. I know you don't like some of my questions. I get that. And some of your comments have been borderline snarky, but I ignore. When my son was going through puberty, he used to make those comments, and I learned that, it's the best thing to do is just ignore him. But I just don't understand why you're taking us down this road. I don't. The last time we met, you preached cooperation, and I think we've been cooperating. I think we've confirmed more Louisiana nominees than just about any other state. There were some people who were not here at the last hearing that would like to speak on, and would have liked to speak on, Mr. Khashoggi. I did speak, and I'm willing to waive my right to speak again. But this is a gentleman who said that he believes that when race is an issue in a case, that he has the right to ignore precedent in the federal rules of evidence and the federal rules of civil procedure and apply a new standard of proof. Now, some people find that objectionable. I do. And I think folks should have had the right to weigh in on it. I confess, I don't understand why you're taking us down this road. I don't. And the final point I guess I would make is that I asked you this question last time. I think if where you're headed with this is to ultimately subpoena Justice Thomas or another member of the Supreme Court, I think that would be a huge mistake. But if that's where we're going to go with this, I respectfully suggest you go ahead and do it and let us meet it head on, because that looks to me like where it's headed. And I think it will provoke a constitutional crisis, and let's just go ahead and meet it head on.
You're
Chairman,
denying us an opportunity to speak on a nominee?
I mean,
third time, no.
Okay, do this.
Just we don't have a right to speak under the rules?
Under the third time, I'd say no.
So you're just going to make it up?
So, yeah.
I'd like to
There's going to be a lot of consequences
I'd like
coming
to speak
here.
Too, Mr.
You're going to have a lot of consequences coming if you go down this road.
You better
I've
believe
cautioned
it.
you. I've cautioned a lot of you.
The clerk will call the roll.
Listen to me. I've cautioned a lot of you.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, don't we get the opportunity to speak?
We're in a roll call.
So you're telling us to shut up?
Even though multiple
You
members
want
have
us
asked to
to
speak?
shut up? Is that what you're saying?
A lot of people didn't speak on the 2 nominees before.
We've done.
Would you raise your hand if you did not speak?
I did not have a.
Senator Cornyn didn't have a chance to speak.
Senator Blackburn had a chance to speak.
We've got several folks, Mr. Chairman, who didn't have a chance to speak.
We want to tell you again why these nominees are awful.
Or in Senator Cornyn's case, tell you for the first time. You're just going to sit there and ignore us?
Senator Blackburn, have you spoken on these nominees?
I've not had the opportunity to speak. I would like very much to speak on Mr.
Mr. Chairman,
Casabai.
I urge you to let Senator Blackburn speak.
Senator Cornyn as well. Senator Cornyn hasn't had a chance to speak.
That's correct. Point of order, Mr. Chairman. You can't limit debate without invoking Rule 4. You haven't done that.
We have debated.
Mr. Grassley.
We've debated on prior occasions when we didn't have a quorum. That vote didn't count.
Mrs. Blackburn.
Nominee.
Mr. Chairman, you just destroyed one of the most important committees in the United States Senate. Chair would note, and you set a precedent which will be repeated every time one party or the other takes advantage and takes the low road. It sets a precedent that will then become the norm. Congratulations on destroying the United States Senate Judiciary Committee. Up next